All right, everybody. The long-awaited Daniel Jones signing with the Giants. Your boy is a Giants fan, as you know. Come on, baby. New York Giants Street. And this is one of the things that all year long, us Giants fans has been kind of debating how much is Donnie Dimes worth after the season that he had, which was a successful season, his best season as a pro overall. Took the Giants to the playoffs. Again, it was not all him. We had Saquon Barkley, but we had nobody offensively anyway, but those two guys. But he did. He won a playoff game. He played great against the Vikings. But how much was he worth? There was a question I was asking. Is he going to get signed or is he going to get tagged? We also got Saquon Barkley that we need to figure it out. One's going to get the bag, the other one's going to get the tag. Regardless, anyway, Daniel Jones yesterday, it took the team all the way down to the 4:00 deadline on Tuesday. And look, he changed agents midstream. We knew that was a sign of ugly negotiations. And again, look, they got it done. Overall, when I first heard the news, 4 years, $160 million. And then, of course, when the details comes out and the contract becomes available, the details become available, the contract, they're feeling a little bit better. Because I thought 160 4 years, way too much money. But then I go back thinking, look, this is just the market that it is, right? The market value, the supply and demand of quarterbacks right now is very low. We have not a lot of good quality. Danny's not an MVP, but he's better than the alternative, right? He's better than what's available. He's better than Baker Mayfield. He's better than Sam Darnold. He's better than Jameis Winston, who recently lost his job and he's got to get released, to Derek Carr. He's better than Marcus Mariota. And we're not in a position to draft a quarterback. That's just a few names that I'm throwing out there. Lamar Jackson is the only outlier, right? Derek Carr just got signed. Giants will not have enough goods, enough assets to get Aaron Rodgers. So you got to stick with the alternative. Lamar Jackson is going to cost you a lot of money, and I think the Giants are looking to stay with somebody that they could, that it's going to be affordable. That's the reason why Danny Dimes got the contract that he got. Now, let's break this contract down real quick. 4 years, $160 million, 36 million signing bonus, and an average salary of $40 million. He gets $82 million guaranteed, which is a lot less. It's actually $18 million less than Derek Carr. I think that's fair. And again, just like the Derek Carr contract, there's a potential out in 2026, 3 years, $112 million, all right, and only $9.5 million to the dead cap, which, again, it's one of those things that, look, in reality, it's a 2-year contract. This is what the Giants wanted to do. They want Daniel Dimes to show what else can he do, because guess what? He had a good season. Let's not kid it. He had a good season. I don't think he had a great season, but he did, help. Big part where the teams made the playoffs. Look, this year, 3,200 yards, 15 touchdowns, highest completion percentage of 67, which is about league average. He did have a great year on the ground, 708 rushing yards, 7 touchdowns, all right? Pretty good numbers, right? Pretty good numbers in that matter. However, it's not an elite number, all right? I don't think he's still better than my man Eli Manning, all right? I don't think he's still better than Eli Manning. At $40 million a year, which he would average, more or less, that's the average that he's going to get, because he's going to earn, $46 million his first year, and then $36 second year, and then goes down after that, $30 million the third year, and then $47 the last year. So again, you have an out here. That's the whole point. It's a safe contract. Danny has to show what else can he do. These are not elite numbers that he produced last year. They're really good numbers. He needs to now hit that ceiling, because $40 million a year, regardless of the market value or the market current rate, you still need to be a guy that passes for at least 4,000 yards and throws for over 25 touchdowns. Adding the bonus, which is his yards on the ground rushing, right? And his ability to score also, all right, on the ground. So I think next year, Danny Dimes needs to pass for at least 25 touchdowns, 10 more touchdowns, crack the 4,000-yard passing yard, and rush for over 500 yards, at least with maybe 4 or 5 touchdowns on the ground. He needs to be in the overall over 30 touchdowns, all right? Keep protecting the ball, not turning the ball over, single digits in INT. This is what they gave him. They gave him elite money. He needs to perform in an elite fashion. I am okay with this contract. Great value, all right? It took down to the wire, but the Giants now, it's on their court. They're ready to secure their quarterback, at least for the next 2 years. Now they got to go after Saquon. They tag Saquon, right? Danny got the bag, Saquon got the tag. But they're still working on him in order to see what they could get. But you still need to build, man, around Daniel Jones, all right? Because you also need Saquon or a good running base so Daniel Jones can, or a good running game so Daniel Jones can be successful. But you need wide receivers, man. You need to get it right. All right. Kenny Galladay, bit mistake. It's passed. Look, Slayton is not a number one. He's barely a number two, possibly a number three. All right. You got Riddle, Kadarius Toney, complete failed experiment. You need to build and give Danny that 50-50 guy. You need to give him a good wide receiver. D Hop, maybe. DeAndre Hopkins. There's possible trades. You could probably give up. You got assets for a second round. All right. And get yourself a good receiver. You may draft somebody which is not heavy on receiver wise in this draft, but you have to give Danny Dimes targets where he could throw the ball. And when I mean targets, not just guys that are going to fly by and hit him on the run. You need dudes, man, that can go up those for those 50-50 balls and, give Danny some relief. So overall, I guess it was a safe contract. I think you have 2 years to build upon Daniel Jones and around him. And if it doesn't work, guess what? See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Overall, I think the Giants did good. I think we got Danny at the right price. Again, it's the market value, supply and demand. He got, to me, about maybe 2 million or 3 million more than he should have gotten. I think it should have been anywhere between 35, 37, but the market dictates. We did better than 45 million, which it was rumored to be what Daniel Jones camp wanted. It was rumored to be what they were looking for. But guess what? I think it was some great negotiation by Sean, the GM. So, hey, I am happy with this contract. I am happy with this contract. And you know what? Let's get it busy. Let's give him the tools. Let's give him the people that he needs. Let's get to some wide receivers. Let's strengthen that offensive line. Let's keep working on that defense. Because right now, it's all up from here. Anything less, it's a failure. And this contract will be considered a complete bust and a waste of money if that's the case. I am hoping not. I don't think not. I think the Giants have the front office to get this done. All right. They got the coach to get this done. And everything should be up from here. Good signing by the Giants. I'm okay with that. They did a good job. Danny Dimes got market value.